We've all been admiring Mustafa Asal for some time now, and this picture and this photo is just absolutely beautiful. It just summarizes a lot of what he's doing so well at the moment. So just a classic forehand volley, and I just want to break a little bit of this down and talk about what I'm noticing and see if you can bring parts of this into your game. He's obviously a very, very strong boy, right? So that's the first thing to say. He's got some great strength, and let's just have a look at the at this lunge, at how good that quality of lunge is. Really strong in that position, holding his body weight, and obviously using that open stance technique, using that right foot to go in to get across that volley. And you'll notice how he's even got his his left foot on the tee area there. So he's really dominating that space, and that's what he's doing so well now. He really takes his space. There's an argument that he gets in the way a little bit. We're not going to really discuss that right here and right now, but just in regard to how he is presenting to this ball and how he's really reaching beautifully for this forehand volley, there's so much to be admired. Also, look at the ultimate balance he's got all through there, from his left hand all the way through to his right hand. It's just such a beautiful image, just that there. You can frame it up in that little box there. His left hand is pushing out, really nice and strong. Beautiful extension in the arm as well, really nice and straight, reaching for that ball. Big favorite of mine is that racket head is above the wrist. So you can see there that racket head is not drooping low and dropping. Even though he's reaching fully, I'll just zoom in for a sec, that wrist is still nice and engaged and nice and solid in that position there. Also, what's really good, look at his head. Look at how well he's studying that ball. And it's just, again, a great image, great picture, because that ball is sitting on his strings at that moment. And you'll probably know, if you watch him more and watch the top pros, he'll be hitting that shot and that head will stay in the ball a little bit more. He'll probably complete a swing. That back foot will likely drag up a little bit. But you know what stays dead still? That head. That head tends to stay very, very still when these players are playing the shot. I would even say both sides are really important, but even more so on that forehand. As soon as that head rotates and starts looking towards the front wall, looking towards where the ball wants to go, everything gets lost in the shoulders. It all opens up. It's all a little bit difficult, and it's hard to keep that ball straight. It's hard to know what shot he's playing here. Again, he might have had a big swing and really following through. I've got a feeling he's going to be feathering in a bit of a drop shot, just pushing that ball in nice and secure. There's not a huge amount of, say, blur in the racket there. So for me, that implies it's not coming through as quick as maybe normal. And because he's so balanced, because he's so strong, and also because he's in front of his opponent, you see Ali there just getting a little bit stuck behind. That for me is screaming out for that volley drop to be played. But what's to be admired is this presentation. And that's why I wanted to choose this photo and get a few of these key aspects there. It's this beautiful stable base to start with. It's this really strong and solid balance through there. And then it's that great head position. Those things are super, super essential. And because all those things are working well, his arm can extend. He can really push out towards the ball. And finally, like I said, that racket head is pointing up a little bit with that wrist slightly cocked. You can see there's so much control in that racket face and that racket head. It's crazy good control. And that's something that I notice a lot of players really fall down with, is they're getting there, whether it's the balance, not that one, whether it's the balance there, whether it's the arm dropping a bit, whether that left arm is not involved or it's going in a different way, whether the head's rotating. All of those little things tend to take away from the quality of the volley, and especially so that volley drop. So have a little think about where you are at with your forehand volley drop. What are you doing? What are you not doing? And hopefully with a bit of this vision and this insight, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. Maybe you can focus on it, you can practice it, you can do some visualizations on it, but some really powerful little messages here to take and put into your game. As always, please throw in some comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Let me know what you think of Mustafa Asal at the moment and how he's doing and how he's playing well and some of the stuff he's not doing so well. I can imagine, obviously, the stuff that he's doing, with his behaviors and antics isn't that well received, but it's pretty entertaining for the game. We can't deny that. And as always, people, thank you so much for the support so far on this channel. Love doing what I do. Love it to bits. So any notifications, likes, comments, passing this on, sharing this with friends and family and people around your club or your squash community would be massively appreciated. As you know, I run online coaching lessons as well. So feel free to reach out, get in touch if you want to book some one-to-one lessons. We can look at your video analysis. We can look at your mind. Anything that's on your mind for your game of squash can definitely help you out there. Cheers for now, everyone, and I'll see you in the next session.